And we're back on Local Matters. I'm Mike Cluitt and this is Ron Norris, and we are your hosts for this wonderful show on your TV Halton, which is truly local television. And we have some other things to bring up. We have some events that are coming up that we didn't hit on our last episode that we wanted to make sure that got out there in the community regarding some holiday and Christmas events in Milton and Halton Hills. But we also wanted to, Ron wanted to bring up a flag raising that's happening probably momentarily at the time of taping for a great organization and to celebrate the Women's Abuse Awareness Month, and that's the Halton Women's Place.
And thanks, Mike. And as we record this episode of Local Matters, Halton Hills will be raising a flag for Halton Women's Place at the Town Hall. And Mike, as you know, the Halton Women's Place is an organization providing shelter and crisis services for physically, emotionally, financially, sexually abused women and their dependent children. It's dedicated to ending the violence against women and their children. And so we will be having some pictures of the flag raising as well to be showing on both Local Matters and our own Facebook pages.
Yeah, I've been involved with Halton Women's Place for a number of years. We organized what was called the Hope and High Heels Walk back, I believe it was 2013 when we started it, and it was held in different the 3 different Halton communities, and it started to grow a little bit too much, which is a good thing. And this past November, at the beginning of the month, Halton Women's Place held the Hope with Every Step event in Spencer Smith Park in Burlington. We mentioned it on one of our previous episodes, and our good friend Raheem the Dream, local Milton resident, I called him 12, but he's actually 14 years old, so that just goes to show I'm losing it a little bit as I age, or kids are aging way too much. We'll call it a wash there. They raised over $40,000 in that walk to help support Halton Women's Place, to keep the lights on, to keep the services going for the ladies and the families that are in the community. So congratulations and thank you to everybody that was involved in that. Like I said, I've worked closely with that organization for years, and they are fantastic people doing wonderful services. And sadly, both of the facilities, one in Burlington and one here in Milton, 100% capacity most of the time. And things have to change, and Hope with Every Step helps raise awareness that men and boys are in the community are part of the solution to get things done and to help fix this problem. So hopefully one day they won't have to have the doors open, and women can live safely in their homes. So congratulations to the Halton Women's Place. I know that they are probably going to be they raise flags in all of our communities here in Halton around the same time. So if you see the purple flag being waved, that's what it is for. It's for the Women's Abuse Awareness Month for Halton Women's Place in our community. So congratulations to them, and if you can take part in any of their events, feel free to go to haltonwomensplace.com and get more information. So now we have some other events, and one of the things, it was a quick question I was going to ask, is, and I always say grab your day timer. I always say, when I say grab your day timer, we have some events that are coming up. Back in the day, and I can say back in the day because I'm at that age, we used to use paper planners. We used to go to the stores, beginning of the year, or just around December time, grab your next 12-month planner and you fill everything out. And, with the advent of smartphones and technology, now we're moving more to a digital side of things. What do you use for your day-to-day aspect? And I guess we can put that for a question out on our Facebook group if you can make a comment. What do you use? Is it paper or digital?
Well, fortunately for me is that these have great memory. So now I've transferred all the memory from here down into my smartphone. It's the only way that I can keep track of all these things. So yeah, no more paper.
I still love the pen to paper. I still love to do this, and I'm sitting here with an iPad in front of me, but I still like to do the handwritten notes there. But I need the notifications. I always need to have that little ping of this meeting coming up, or hey, there's a Local Matters taping coming, and make sure you're awake at that time. So yeah, okay, grab your day timers, grab your planners, grab whatever it is. I did want to highlight, because I know it's coming up soon, Breakfast with Santa is returning to Troy's Diner in downtown Milton and now it's Saturday, November the 15th from 9 to 11. Proceeds will go towards the Miracle on Main toy drive that's happening on December the 6th in the downtown Milton area as well. Also in Streetsville and Brampton and throughout the month of November. But We're having some fantastic events. You can have your photo taken with Santa and Mrs. Claus. There's going to be treat bags for the kids. You can give your letters. Your kids can give letters to Santa. Well, you can give a letter to Santa as well.
I still do.
You do?
Yeah.
Good for you. Great breakfast, and always, like I said, great times at Troy's Diner. That's on the 15th of November, Saturday from 9 to 11. So if you have some time, head on down, have breakfast with Santa, support Miracle on Main, and help some kids get some toys for Christmas this year. Anything you got going on now?
We still have some. Like in our last episode, we talked about the different Christmas markets. Probably most of them are in the early part of November, but I found a couple here that are in December. So first, and this is a big one in Georgetown, it's a Georgetown Holiday Market for the Downtown Georgetown BIA. This is on Saturday, December 6th, 1 to 5 p.m. There will be 90 vendors, both inside and outside. Some of the events that go on during that, they actually have a trackless train that rides all the way through the downtown. It's been a real hit with the kids for the last few years. There's photos with Santa, there's live music. It's just a fun day. And then also on December 6th, St. Albans, which is an old church in Glen Williams, they will be having their Christmas bazaar. And then on the next day, Sunday, December 7th, also in Glen Williams, Main Street in Glen Williams is closed to traffic. They will have over 120 vendors lining the road. There will be also vendors inside the historic town hall. A kids market will be featuring young entrepreneurs, which is really cool when you see these kids learning what it takes to run a business. So this market is described as having a Hallmark movie feel, and it is well attended each and every year. So those are the big three that are coming up. There's a lot more. I apologize for any that I missed, but please reach out, and there are lists going around on social media as well. I'll be happy to offer them to you.
Absolutely, and when you said a Hallmark moment, all I can think of is downtown Milton, because Milton has been used as a stage for a number of Hallmark movies, and a number of movies, period, over the years. And we've had, and I know there's so many of them, and I'm going to butcher names like Christmas in the City or Christmas in Town Christmas, and all the ones, I know the ladies love them. My wife has them on, she just has them on continuous flow during November and December. She loves the Christmas movies. So Christmas downtown Milton, and it goes hand in hand for a Hallmark movie. You mentioned a really old church?
Three olds.
Three olds?
Three olds.
But the Knox Presbyterian Church, who just recently celebrated its 170th anniversary.
Oh.
So I think that maybe qualify for an extra old. But in downtown Milton, they're having a holiday bazaar on November the 22nd from, I believe it's 9 till 2. There's lots of Christmas treasures, handmade gifts, food that you can use for those little gifts that you want to give to your friends and family. Lots of great opportunities to see a holiday shopping breeze. They have Christmas treasures and handmade holiday gifts. So on Saturday, November the 22nd from 9 to 2 at the Knox Presbyterian Church in downtown Milton on Main Street, join us for the Christmas Treasures Bazaar. So that's, when you mentioned old church, I just wanted to say, yeah, we just celebrated 170th anniversary. That's pretty darn old.
It's older than you and me combined, I'm pretty sure.
If we do, we need to count.
Let's not do the math.
Let's not do the math on that one. One of the other things I wanted to point out, a good friend of ours, Kim and Ed, who are administrators for the 7th Milton Scouts Group, they have their Christmas fundraiser on their way, and you can go to the Facebook and check, just go to 7th Milton Scouts Group, and all the details will be there. Purdy's chocolates you can purchase. And that's always a holiday favorite. They do popcorn fundraisers, but they at this time of year they get the Purdy's chocolates going, and I want to give them a shout out. They're fantastic community members. Again, many of the people that are out in front of our stores selling poppies, they're parts of the Scouts group in our community as well. So the 7th Milton Scouts, check out their Facebook page, get the details for their Purdy's chocolate fundraiser that's going on, and I've already made my order.
I'm certain.
And finally, for us in December, 6th, 7th, the 13th, 14th, the 20th, and the 21st, Santa's at the fairgrounds. So the Milton Fairgrounds will be hosting the Santa event on those dates, December 6th, 7th, 13th, 14th, and the 20th and the 21st from 10 to 4. Lots of things that are going to be going on. Obviously, Santa's going to be there, Mrs. Claus for pictures, vendors, and another holiday marketplace where you can pick up those last-minute gifts for your friends like Mike and Ron if you want to send us something there. We like our little trinkets for holidays there, and it's always a fun time. And like I said, when you hit December in our area, you never know what you're going to get weather-wise, so make sure you bundle up. And it might be a true winter experience. We might be getting some snow this week.
I'm ignoring that at this point. But what Chris, our producer, as you call him, the producer extraordinaire, and I have both been hearing the word Purdy's chocolates, and so we're kind of thinking that there might be some the next time that we get together.
There better be, and I have a great place for you to purchase them.
Oh,
Through the 7th Milton Scouts Group.
good comeback.
There you go. And just going to have Chris poke in my ear and let me know how much time we have left. I'm trying to figure, we have about 4 minutes left, which is the Santa Parades. We wanted to promote the Santa Parades that are coming up again in Milton. And I'm just blanking on the day again. It's the 15th. Thank you. Did I say 15th? Georgetown and Milton on the 15th and the 16th. You'll be able to see them on your TV, Halton, and that's one of our blooper moments. So if you want to just a little snippet that one off of YouTube there and send it to me to have me corpse out a little bit online. But Santa Parades are there, so again, enjoy with your family and friends. These Santa Parades are always a fantastic fun. I know Milton's theme is superheroes and comic book characters, so get out there with your kids, bundle up and enjoy. And the time of the taping tomorrow, I have to throw in some sports. The Hamilton Tiger Cats are taking on the Montreal Alouettes in the Eastern Final, and you'll see a very happy host next time around as my Tiger Cats will be going to the Grey Cup. Sorry for you, Toronto fans.
I'm sorry, who? The what?
The Hamilton
Tiger Cats.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Hamilton. Hamilton's like a suburb of Milton.
It is, yeah. Something black and gold.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
It's almost as attractive as Double Blue.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Anyways, we're not going to get into that. We got some special guests coming up next episode, so stay tuned for that. But as always, go to our Facebook group, Local Matters with Mike and Ron. Like, subscribe, share, and send us your ideas, send us your comments. We really love reading them and hearing them, and we love your messages. Stay happy out there in the community and enjoy the rest. Remember and stay happy. Remember to stay. Thank you to all of our veterans, and we'll see you in the parades.
Absolutely. Thanks, all.